Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustling.
The starting lineup for...
And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Williams. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Hartenstein against Edwards. Poked away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort passes to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Dort misses. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Conley gets the bucket.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. To the inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. The wing jumper off target.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Wallace outside. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Randall left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wiggins outside. Wallace kicks to Dort. Wiggins with it. He's defended by Randall. And it's Wiggins missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And that one's good. Wiggins. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Stolen by Conley. Randall from outside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Jaden McDaniels is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Pass to Joe. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Jacks up a 3. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DiVincenzo.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Can't connect from short range.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy, and we thank you for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Timeout.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Joe passes to Hartenstein. Back to Joe. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Pass to DiVincenzo. Miller with the ball. Back to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. To the paint. Williams in the post, covered by Miller. Shots good by Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Picked him clean. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Now Hartenstein. Outside Williams takes a 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
And Miller with the block. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Hartenstein. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Edwards, good.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Williams passes to Wallace. It's Joe on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Dort wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Dort's got 6.
And the 3-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it showed.
And it's in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Williams. Wallace against Conley. Wallace attacking. Down low. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein finds Joe. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Dort. Edwards can't hit. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And it's time now for the... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The kick out to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. No good. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. Dort misses. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Great open look there. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Outside, Edwards. Tommaso from Edwards.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Pass to Hartenstein. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Thunder. Edwards dishes to Conley. There's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Conley. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Ingles passes to Reed. Williams comes with the double team. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Number 25.
Williams against Randall. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Ingles. Lock at 6. Misses the 3. Outside Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Reed kicks to Randall. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Randall's got 11 points.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Mitchell gets it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Clark. Then there's Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander Walker. And it's Minot in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander from outside the arc. And it's Wiggins missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. It's tipped. The three. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Now, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Both teams changing it up here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams from deep. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota in the lead. Left side, Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. It's Randall with the drive. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Williams finds Dort. There's the pick. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Wallace against Edwards. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. From downtown, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Inside. Here's Randall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And they're trailing by 6. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Mike Conley's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to Randall. Pass to Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards.
And talented in in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Pass to McDaniels. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely ball.
And Mark Daigneault calls. Timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Wallace for the shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. To tie it up. It's off.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. For 3, Edwards. Count it!
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out till the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.